Recorded Books and RB Digital present The Runaways by Sonya Terjanian. Narrated by Gabra Zachman. Chapter 1. The Shell Station was selling road atlases for $19.95, which was too much. But they had every state in there, and Ivy figured a lot of them probably fell somewhere between Pennsylvania and Montana. She glanced at the spray-tanned cashier, who was paging through a magazine and probing her ear with a long, fake nail. Ivy knew the atlas would fit under her jean jacket, around the side and under her arm, but she couldn't decide if that was the way she wanted to go with this. Getting busted for shoplifting, barely 2 hours after her big getaway, would be a shitty and depressing way for this to end. She opened the atlas, scanning the overview map for the line where Pennsylvania pressed up against the underbelly of New York, the so-called Southern Tier. She wondered how far she'd gotten that morning. She remembered seeing the Welcome to Pennsylvania sign about an hour ago. Was she in the Poconos? Halfway to Philadelphia? She had no idea. Ivy closed the atlas and held it against her stomach. It took a little getting used to, this new way of doing things. Stealing. Running. Doing what needed to be done, and to hell with everyone else. She felt like she'd been split down the middle and turned inside out, the real Ivy finally set loose on the world. The Ivy who didn't care what was right or what was wrong. The Ivy with the black heart. The cashier looked up from her magazine. Ivy put the atlas back on the shelf and picked up a smaller, cheaper map of Pennsylvania, which she brought to the counter with her Slim Jims and chocolate milk. "Don't be a dumbass," Gran would say. For now, she'd take things one step at a time. Put some distance between herself and Good Hope, wait for things to blow over before taking any more risks. She watched the cashier struggle with the register keys, her hands splayed, bejeweled nails threatening to push all the keys at once. Some people, Ivy thought. If you absolutely have to have nails like that, why in the ever-loving fuck would you get a job that involved pushing buttons all day? Back in the car, she sucked on a Slim Jim as she scanned the map and thought over her money situation. She was down to $62.84, and McFadden's Buick drank like Gran. She needed to buy as much distance as possible, spend less on food. Maybe she could find a Chinese supermarket, like that place outside Binghamton, where she and her friend Asa used to fill 5 or 6 grocery bags with noodle packets and pork cake for a few dollars.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?